is a Christmas tradition going on its 68th year here in the United States. NORAD is gearing up to track Santa Claus as he travels across the globe this weekend. And here to tell us more about how they're able to track Old St. Nick on his long journey is Foreign Policy Advisor for NORAD, Jack Dautrick, and his daughter Sol. So thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate this very scientific tracking that you guys do. So we know every year NORAD not only monitors Santa's location, but they also count the number of gifts that he's giving out. So how many people are involved to make all of that possible?
Well, Jackie, first of all, thanks for having us be here. It's wonderful to be able to share ahead of the holidays this exciting event that we are working on here at NORAD. You know, at NORAD, we've got over 1,000 people, both uniformed, civilian, and members of the community who work together, come together to do this annual tradition. This tradition has become so important for outreach to the community, tracking Santa, paying attention to where he is all around the world, and then, of course, when he arrives to Canada and the United States, our area of where we have to work on protecting North America, making sure that we're able to accompany him, give a shout out from the aviators, from the pilots when they go up to meet him and greet, and ensure that his travels are safe and comfortable.
It's certainly an important job. Now we know Santa, he keeps his route a secret, right? We don't know all the magical tricks that he has, but have you learned any tricks over the years when it comes to tracking him?
You know, I'm not going to give up tricks necessarily. We have to rely on all the technology we have. We've got amazing radars, the North Warning System, which of course is 47 installations in Alaska, in the north of Canada, that gives an early warning when he takes off from the North Pole. We have satellites.
Yeah, we track Rudolph's nose specifically. So basically, Rudolph's nose gives off a similar signal to missiles, and so we're able to track that signal as Santa just goes across America and Canada and the rest of North America, and just kind of track where Santa is across the world, and make sure that we know his whereabouts, and then can inform everyone where those whereabouts are, so they know when to go to bed before he comes and visits their house.
Ooh, I love using Rudolph's nose to track where he is. Love that. Okay, so now we got to talk about some logistics here, because we know weather can be unpredictable when we're talking December 25th. So are there any worries about delays or anything this year, or does the big man know what he's doing?
You know, I'm going to leave the weather reports up to the meteorologists. We're going to get up there. We can track regardless. Obviously, our aircraft are going to fly when it's safe to do so. Santa seems to be immune to those things. He's a robust pilot. He's been doing this for years and years, centuries if not, and it's pretty amazing, his aircraft skills.
Yeah, I mean, that he is certainly probably one of the best sleigh pilots we've ever seen in the history of ever. Now, the NORAD Track Santa website is live right now. There's a countdown. But what other ways can people track Santa this year? Maybe apps, social media? What else you got?
Yes, no, absolutely. The website is great, noradsanta.org. Go there, lots of information. We're available on social media, hashtag NORADTrackSanta. That's in Instagram, that's on Facebook, on X, a variety of locations. And then, of course, I encourage the kids, their parents, to call in. We've done this throughout our lives as Sol was growing up. 1-877-HI-NORAD, that's HI. And then NORAD, NORAD, and call in throughout the day and get an update, a live update from one of the people here manning the phones on where Santa is.
Yeah, we used to, like, as I was a kid, we grew up all over the place, and so just calling in from different places, from the UAE, from Uruguay, I'd call in with my brother and our family, and we'd call in to see where NORAD was, and then look on the website to see, exactly how many miles away he was, and then what time we needed to go to bed by. And so that was always what we did. And then obviously there's Santa Cam too, so you can see Santa at different places, whether that's the Eiffel Tower, Great Wall of China. You can see some videos that come up every year. And so, yeah, the website's great. And then, there's obviously a countdown. There's different games you can play on there. And then you can also just learn more about NORAD in general on there.
Yeah, pro tip for the parents. It's an excellent way to keep the kids entertained and make sure that they get to bed on time so that you can get your rest.
Absolutely. Make sure you put out the milk and cookies, everything, so you know exactly when the big guy is showing up. Well, thank you guys so much for giving us all the insider tips. We appreciate it. And we have a lot more information on tracking Santa. You can find it on our website, fox43.com. Jack and Sol, thanks so much for being with us.
Excellent. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.